Hi, my name is Olivia. I've landed just in time to catch another segment of Daily AI Prompts for Job Seekers with William Craig III. Today, Mr. Craig will be demonstrating another powerful prompt to help us use AI effectively in our job search. I can't wait to see what he's going to share with us. And the best part is, I can watch the replay on his LinkedIn profile or his YouTube channel at Get Up and Get a Job. Okay, fasten your seatbelts. Mr. Craig is about to take off.
All right. Thank you, Olivia. And welcome back to those of you who have been following the series, either in person or by watching the replays. And a warm welcome if this is your first time joining. This is Daily AI Prompts for Job Seekers, and I'm William Craig III, an AI business and career strategist. Today's segment shows us how to ensure our resume speaks the same language as the ATS. Oh, good stuff. Look, if you're new to the series, I have a clear mission to help you move beyond overwhelm and into action. The fact is, people who randomly put out resources that have hundreds and hundreds of AI prompts are well-meaning, but sometimes too many prompts can actually be paralyzing. So Daily AI Prompts for Job Seekers is focused on giving you just one powerful, practical prompt each and every day. No matter how long you've been unemployed, underemployed, or maybe you're just unhappily employed, my goal is to help you run your job search like a well-organized job campaign, one with clarity, confidence, and strategy using AI as your job campaign manager. Cool. Look, if you missed any of the segments, feel free to visit my LinkedIn profile. There you can watch the replays. But if you wouldn't mind, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's called Get Up and Get a Job. And you simply go to YouTube, type in Get Up and Get a Job, and click the subscribe bell, and you'll be notified every time I go live or share a video that I believe would be of help to you. All right, well, let's get started. And we've got some folks who have made themselves known in the comment section here. So let's see who we've got joining us. I know there's some of you that are joining that won't make yourself known, and that's okay, as long as you're here and you get the learning. I'm actually attending a conference. I'm one of the speakers, and a woman came up to me and she said, "Oh, I've been following you. I watch you on YouTube." And I was like, "Oh, that's so cool." But I snuck out to come and be with you, huh? Come on now. All righty. So let's see. We've got good day, William and everyone. I'm so happy to be here and looking forward to today's lesson. Thank you, William, for all that you do. DJ, oh my goodness, it's my girl. It's one of the few women who are in that upper echelon of the airline business. All right. Oh yeah, I gotta put your business in the street, DJ. Thanks so much for spending your time, and thanks for your kind words. Oh my goodness, got DJ Halick in the house. All right, John Werner's also here, making himself known. Hi, William and everyone. Hope all is well. Happy Thursday. Excited for today's segment on resumes and ATS. Yeah, important subject, but I'm glad you're here, John. Thanks for sharing your time with me. Who else is sharing? Dawn Lewis. Hey, Dawn. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm excited for William's Thursday Thoughts today. She knows I love the alliteration. Thank you, Dawn. Oh, my goodness. Miss seeing you on Wednesdays. I really do. Let's see here. We've got Shelly. Happy Thursday, everyone. Happy Thursday, Shelly. Thanks for making yourself known to us and sharing your time. I appreciate it. Then we've got Daniel Velez. Hey, Daniel. How are you, my friend? Happy Thursday afternoon from sunny New York City. Oh, my goodness. Sounds like today would have been a great day to be there. Oh, my goodness. We're going to make it happen soon, though. Looking forward to it. Thanks so much for sharing your time. Let's see. We also have TJ Richardson. Good morning. Let's get started. Well, okay. All righty. Let's take a look at what we've got going on here in Chat GP and the T. So our prompt says, using the methods of Rezi, Teal, or other popular AI resume builders. Highlight the top 5 keywords in the following job description. Actually, that should be the attached. I changed my mind at the last minute. The attached job description, and make recommendations as to where they should show up in Mary's resume. If they aren't present, make suggestions as to what she can do to acquire the needed skills. So, chat already has Mary's resume, but what I did was I went out and found a job description and attached it here. Let me just show you what it says. And all right, great. So ARAP manager jobs in the last 3 days full time. So I just did a simple Google search, and what we found was this first one here, ARAP billing manager for American Farm Bureau Federation. They're located in Washington, D.C. And they just posted this yesterday, 1 day ago, yesterday. 90 to 120K a year full time. And then here's all of the information from the job description. And I simply copied this and put it into a document and saved it for ChatGPT. All right. So this is what you want to do, folks. And again, how much is this costing you? Well, if you don't have a paid subscription to Chat, it's not costing you anything but your time to do this. But if you have your paid subscription, well, it's $20 a month, unless you're paying that $200 a month. I'm not even there yet. But what I'm saying to you is that you've got all the tools you need to help you as it relates to this job campaign. We're going to pit computer against computer and let them duke it out, okay, on our behalf, because we know the applicant tracking systems, the ATS, are set up, unfortunately, and I'm going to just say this out loud, they're set up to make most people fail. They just really are, and it's sad. And I did a post on LinkedIn earlier in the week, so take a look at it, and it explains more about that, but really sad situation. But nonetheless, we still overcome. We find ways to overcome. And as evidenced by literally the thousands of folks who have been hired, many of them older workers that I've worked with and been a part of a team to work with, who have gotten hired despite the fact that the deck is oftentimes stacked against them. All righty. So I want you to take heart. Don't be discouraged because the deck is stacked. All right. You can still beat the house. Or in this case, you can still help the house win by hiring you. All right. So let's see what Chat is going to suggest to us today. And this one's a bit weighty. So we're going to have a lot. Okay. Well, here we go. And Chat's going to help us break this down the same way tools like Rezi and Teal would, by prioritizing keyword frequency, role alignment, and hiring intent. And this is very important. You can't be like a double stack Oreo and just keep putting more cream filling in there. Okay. Just can't do that. And you've got to be strategic about the way in which you do this. So here we go. Top 5 keywords. This is coming from the job description and ranked by impact. I like that. Based on repetition, responsibility, weight, and ATS scoring patterns. How many of you know what the ATS scoring patterns look like? Can we say 0? None of us. But guess what? Other computers do. ChatGPT does. All right. So number 1, accounts payable, AP, and accounts receivable, AR, management. Number 1, feel like I'm on Family Feud. Number 1 keyword in the job description. Number 2, month end / year end close and reconciliations. What they're looking for specifically are for your keywords in your resume to align with the keywords in the job description. Number 3, leadership and team development. Number 4, accounting systems and automation. And they give examples of platforms, software, Beanworks, Nexonia, and ERP, and internal controls and financial accuracy. So somewhere in Mary's resume, she needs to have these top 5 keywords. And I just did the top 5. You could do the top 10, okay, when you're doing this for yourself. But again, they need to show up, and they need to show up in ways that are realistic, ways that make sense. Can't just stuff in there, like I said. And the people don't talk about this a lot anymore, probably because so many people have taught that you don't do this. But I remember back in the day, one of the things that people would try to do is use, just like you see the text is in black, well, they would take the text and make it white. And so it would be invisible, the white on the white, and try and use that as a trick to stack keywords. Don't do that. Okay, don't do that. All righty. So these are, as Chad says, the make or break signals for this role. If these aren't clearly visible, the resume will not rank. And this is one of the reasons why you never send the same resume over and over and over to different jobs, because each and every job description has its own keywords that you need to home in on so that you can make sure that your resume is speaking the same language as that ATS, because these are the words that they're looking for. All right, so where these keywords must show up in Mary's resume. First, accounts payable, accounts receivable management, in the core competencies, in the summary within the first 2 lines, and then multiple experience bullets. Also, we believe in putting a job title right at the top of your resume above your competencies. So it also needs to be there. So here's an example. Manage full cycle AR/AP operations across high volume environments, overseeing $70 million aging $70 million aging portfolio, improving cash flow, and reducing outstanding balances. So that's the example of a bullet that Mary can use now to pop in her resume to make sure she's got those keywords. All right, month end, year end, close and reconciliations, where it needs to be placed. In the summary would be a good place, Chad is saying, a brief mention, at least 1 or 2 bullets in the most recent role. And I'm going to say, even if it's not the most recent role, definitely within the bullets across the experience that Mary has had. And here's an example. Led month-end close processes, including reconciliations and reporting, improving accuracy, and accelerating financial reporting timelines. And what I want you to hear and see is that oftentimes you have done these things, but you just have not articulated them in your resume. You've got to do that. All righty. Number 3, leadership and team development, where these should show up. In the summary, again, leadership positioning, and then experience bullets, especially recent roles. And here's an example. Led and developed cross-functional AR/AP teams, improving performance, accountability, and process consistency. So you're going to create your core, what we call your core resume. And it's going to be done. And then you're going to see a job description that you're interested in applying for. And guess what? Now you're going to go back to that core resume. You're going to give it a new name. So you're always going to have the core. It's going to stay to the side. And now you're working with this new, in this case, AR/AP manager resume for the XYZ company. And you're going to save that. And now you're going to run it through ChatGPT, for example. You're going to give it the same prompt that I just gave it. You're going to take that job description, you're going to attach it, and use the same prompt and say, hey, based on this job description, what are the top 5 or the top 10 keywords that are in this description that need to be in my resume? Show me where to place them. Give me examples. And I didn't even ask for the examples of how they should show up. All right. All right, so accounting systems and automation, and then we have our software and platforms, where to place in the core competencies, in the experience bullets, and notice chat highlights this, very important. And then in the technical skills section, when we get down to the very bottom of our resume, we've got our technical skills where we're showing things like our Microsoft Office and our Google Workspace. Yes, we still need to put those in. I remember someone saying to me, well, isn't that kind of, don't they expect that? Well, yeah, they expect it, but they need to see it to know that you actually have it. All righty. If she doesn't have exact tools, use transferable phrasing such as AP automation platforms, ERP financial systems, expense management systems. I love that because so often candidates will talk themselves out of an opportunity before they even get to home plate, to go to bat, because, well, I don't have that. Well, here's how you can fix it. There's language, and you can ask ChatGPT to help you with it. And an example here, implement it and optimize financial systems and automation tools, improving workflow efficiency and reporting accuracy. Not going to get real deep into the architecture of the bullet points here, but I hope you're seeing a pattern with each one of these. All righty. And we'll talk more about that another time. And then number 5, internal controls and financial accuracy. They should go in the summary section, in the experience bullets tied to compliance, audits, or accuracy. And here's an example. Strengthen internal controls and audit readiness, ensuring compliance and reducing financial discrepancies. All right. So this is good stuff. And again, this is the kind of stuff that you would pay let's say a resume writer $400, $500, even $1,000. These are like those little extras. So they'll do a resume, a basic resume, and then they'll say, well, if you want it SEO optimized, there's an extra this. If you want me to make sure that it is perfectly aligned to the job description, then it's this much extra. Because here's the problem. They're going to give you, the resume writer is going to give you a resume. And now what do you do with it? You send that out to every job? No, you don't do that. So at the end of the day, you're still going to have to edit it. And that's why I always say, number 1, if you're working with a coach, it's a done with you process. Let the coach show you how to put together the core resume, and then show you how to then use tools like chat to make sure that each and every resume that goes out the door, so to speak, is in alignment with each and every job description for which you are applying. All right, so let's look at the gap analysis, what Mary may need to add or strengthen. Based on the job description, here are likely gaps and how to close them. Gap number 1, specific tools. I know she does not have Beamworks, Nexonia, and Sage intact on her resume. So the reality, most candidates don't have these exact tools, but that ATS that they're using is still looking for them. So here we go. How you fix it? Add experience with AP automation tools and ERP systems. Example, Sage Intact, Beamworks, Nexonia, or similar platforms. So again, the language, experience with AP automation tools and ERP systems. And then, for example, right? And then what do? Chat's reading my mind. You go and you take a 1 to 2 hour LinkedIn learning or YouTube walkthrough on these specific softwares. Okay, that's it. You don't have to be brilliant or an expert at these things. You have to be able to get through the interview. And so to be able to say that you have some knowledge of it, first off, it gives you a leg up so that you have some familiarity with it. And it's okay to say, if given the opportunity, it's okay to say, I'm familiar with them, but haven't used them extensively. But because of my familiarity, I'm sure it'll be a short learning curve. All right. I used something very similar when I had not had experience with a software platform that was a requirement. It was a requirement. I had never heard of it, but I looked it up, got familiar with it, and I told them, hey, haven't used that, but I've used something like it. And so we're going to be fine. I got the job, number one. And number two, we never even used the software because it was it was such intricacy in the customization of it that by the time I got recruited away from that job, they still hadn't put it in place. All righty. So here we go. Position it as familiar with, just as I'm saying, or exposure to. This passes ATS and recruiter screenings. Gap 2, corporate credit card program management. Now that was deep into the description. Hadn't read that. But if she has any expense or reconciliation experience, reframe it. For example, managed expense tracking and reconciliation processes, ensuring timely reporting and compliance with company policies. All righty. So again, and that's another place where you can use in a parenthetical example given. All right, where you talk about such as credit card program management. All right. Membership, nonprofit accounting. Translate existing experience into similar concepts. For example, subscription review equals membership dues. Client billing, which she's done, equals sponsorship invoicing. See, it's all in understanding how you can use language. This is truly language art right here. All right, manage recurring revenue streams and billing cycles, ensuring accurate tracking and reporting of incoming funds. So that's how she can use this. Gap 4, wow, few gaps here. Cash management / cash flow monitoring. The solution, add even if indirect. So even if she indirectly contributed to cash management and cash flow monitoring, she should include it. Monitored cash flow trends and supported financial planning, ensuring timely collections and improved liquidity. So here's the strategic insight. This is what Rezi and Teal won't tell you, okay? I'm gonna leave that right there. Let me ask you something. Do you see what this role is really asking for? It's not just someone who does ARAP, but they want someone who can run the financial engine. So Mary's resume must shift from I process and manage transactions to I optimize, lead, and strengthen financial operations. I like that. So the immediate action plan for Mary and for you, if you will take the time to use this prompt for yourself. Update core competencies, include all 5 keywords directly, rewrite the top 5 to 7 bullets in most recent role, force in the month-end close, the leadership, the systems, the controls. Add a technical skills section. Well, she already has a technical skills section. And it may say additional skills. I'll need to check that. ERP systems, Excel, pivot tables, VLOOKUP, automation tools. Layer in equivalent experience. Even if tools differ, match the function. Okay, let's get us out of here. You're not trying to prove you've done everything. You're showing them, I already operate at this level. That's the idea here. So many people think, oh, I got to know everything. I got to know everything. No, just be familiar so that they understand that you're thinking. We talked about the other day. Oftentimes, they just want to see your thought process, how you're thinking, how you've positioned yourself mentally to approach this opportunity. I already operate at this level. And here are the things that prove that. Take heart, help is here. Now go position that experience like the leader you already are. All right, chat. That's what I'm talking about. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let me give you a thumbs up for what you've done. And I'm going to get this link to the prompt. Let me know in the chat. I timed it yesterday. There's a 45-second delay between me speaking and you hearing, okay? So I'm going to watch the clock here and give you guys a chance to write something in the comment section to let me know if this was of value to you. All right, meanwhile, back on the farm, I'll get the link and go ahead and open up LinkedIn so that I remember to put it in the comments in LinkedIn before I run out of here and go back to this conference. Let's see here. Okay, a lot of stuff popping up on LinkedIn. All righty, so all right, great. All right, so let's see what popped up. Dawn Lewis says, mind blown yet again. Oh my goodness, Dawn. Thank you. Thank you, Dawn. I appreciate you so much. And again, this is what I'm here for. I'm here to be of help. And I'm looking for the mind-blown experiences. You know, oh, this was really great. Experiences are great, but the mind-blowing experiences, that really floats my boat. TJ Richardson says, this is awesome information. Yes, I'm balanced now. I got a mind blown on this side and an awesome on the other side. All righty. Well, look, I'm going to get us out of here. Thank you so much, folks, for sharing your time with me. I truly appreciate it. I don't just say that. I mean that, because you could be doing a lot of things. You could be listening to other people. And there are a lot of people out here that are talking. Very few of them are giving you this, though. And I'm not saying that to be braggadocious, but I've seen some of the folks who are career coaches out here and the trainers and what have you, and they leave you hanging in a lot of ways. And it's okay to share, oh, here's what's new and here's what's exciting, but what are the steadfast things? What are the tools that you need to be able to go in and compete, to really compete? Because this job market is tough. It's tougher than it was during COVID. And so I'm sharing with you the things that most won't tell you. And just like Chat told you, there are things that you use these other tools, they won't even tell you. All right, so that's why I'm here. Let's see, something else popped up. Let's see, we have, thank you, William. This is very helpful. Tailoring a resume shows you're pursuing a role and not just applying for a job. Oh my goodness, look at you. I love it. I love it, John. Thank you for that. Indeed, because that's really what it's about. And just to add something onto that, you know, you're applying for a role that you're well suited for, that's well suited for you, right? Because remember, it's love on a two-way street, okay? They gotta love you, but you gotta love them back, right? So this is what this is all about. All righty, look, have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe in all you do. And if you see something that seems out of place, out of sorts, something strange, say something. Don't just ignore it, and don't expect that someone else is going to be the difference maker. You be the difference maker, all righty? And perhaps change your life or someone else's life as well. Don't be paranoid. Just watch as well as pray. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, 12 noon. I believe it's Inspiration Friday. Oh my goodness. So we'll be getting some inspiration from the Bible and send us off into the weekend with some good thoughts. All right, look, love you guys. That's one of the things I need you to remember. God loves you. That's the second thing I need you to remember. And there's nothing you can do about either of those. That's the third thing you need to remember. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, everybody.
Wow, that was fantastic. I haven't been this excited to learn about something since I left basketball. Anyway, Mr. Craig did another great job of sharing an AI prompt that anyone can use in their job search. Be sure to join him every day, Monday through Friday at noon Eastern, on his LinkedIn profile or his YouTube channel called Get Up and Get a Job. You can watch the replays there as well. And while you're at it, share this information with someone you know who wants or needs a new job. I've got to run. My team needs me. But keep up the great work, Mr. Craig. You're providing a great service for the community. I'm going to tell all of my players about daily AI prompts for job seekers with William Craig III.